So we are continuing our study of Romans with 3 verses that are part of a long and extensive list of characteristics that Paul uses to characterize those whom God has given over to a depraved mind. People, having been filled with all unrighteousness, wickedness, greed, and evil, full of envy, murder, strife, deceit, and malice, they are gossips, slanderers, haters of God, insolent, arrogant, boastful, inventors of evil, disobedient to parents, without understanding, untrustworthy, unfeeling, and unmerciful. This is a list of how humans express open rebellion. Notice that there is no categorizing going on here. There is no sense in which Paul groups certain sins together as being categorically worse than others. Instead, it's all treated as a consequence of God giving people over to their depraved wants and desires. These are all impartial characteristics. You can have a humble slanderer, and that person is still a slanderer. You can have an arrogant person who never openly slanders their neighbor or coworker, and that person is still arrogant. It's all one big mess that results from God simply letting people do what they want to do. That is a form of judgment. Ultimately, this leads to a kind of numbness that Paul mentions here at the end. People become ruthless and without mercy toward others. And, not to get political, but there is no better evidence of the truth of this analysis of human beings than simply looking at the current cultural climate, at least here in America. I don't care which political categories into which you slot yourself. This kind of behavior is the norm, and political and even sometimes church leaders across the entire spectrum advocate for it. People are depraved, plain and simple. That is Paul's point here, and it shouldn't be that hard to see. So that's those 3 verses, and we'll continue with verse 32 in the next video.